Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Captain Clyde's MTG. Today we're going to talk about Baldur's Gate most expensive Magic cards. So a lot of people about this set, they're saying it sucks, it's great, it's everywhere, all over the map. It costs too much, it costs too little. Everybody's got a different opinion. But the one thing I would like to point out, especially with the set just coming out, is the price of some of the cards that are on current pre-sale. Are these prices good? Are they right? Are they wrong? I'll give you my opinion, plus actually share with you as of late night, or technically May 31st, what those prices are now. Remember, these prices are very volatile right now because they're not coming out and the set's just not getting ready to be released. So these may swing wildly up and down, but as of the moment that you're hearing this from me, that is the price of these cards. And it's going to be very interesting to look back on this video later to see, did they go up, did they go down, or was it just all crap to begin with? So before we get started, remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Comments down below will feed that YouTube algorithm. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so please sub up for me. I'd appreciate all the support. Even you guys who don't want to come back, hit the subscribe button. I promise I won't come bug you if you hit the subscribe button. You can just pass my videos on. You don't have to come back anymore. Anyway, moving right along. Also, links in the description to the eBay store, the Patreon, and email so that you can reach out and touch me. Remember, guys, I've got extra boxes of Baldur's Gate coming in, set and draft, even got some bundles. So if you'd like to sponsor a box opening and buy a box, I'll open it on the channel, send it to you, first class mail, with all the fixings, so it's not, so you get it in very good shape. Feel free to hit me up in the email or subscribe on the Patreon for the monthly subscription. Monthly subscriptions get you special swag and special box prices on any of the boxes I have. So, I mean, who doesn't want to buy a box of Magic cards every month, right? I'd appreciate it. So, without further ado, let's take a serious look at the most expensive Magic cards in Baldur's Gate. So, trade tables and seat backs in a full upright position because we're only going to target things that are above $30, give or take, again, at the filming of this video. So there's about 12 cards to go through, and I'll give you my thoughts on each one of them. So here we go, and we'll start with the lowest to the highest. The lowest card, still above $30, is the Archivist of Agama. So this here is the extended art version. The market price is at $36.20 currently. All this is TCG player, by the way. There are 10 listings now that are showing around 35, 65, and up. Do I think this card is worth it? Yes. Why? Well, later we're going to do a video of what I think the most impactful cards are going to be, probably the top 5. And I'm going to tell you right now, this guy's looking like a good candidate because the ability for this card to draw a card and gain you a life anytime somebody searches their library is just absurd. Now, mind you, this is also the full art version, not the regular version. Um, so keep that in mind. A lot of the cards you're going to see in here are probably going to be special version cards. That's why they're commanding these high prices. But with that said, let's keep on walking. So for the very first card we have at $35, I do believe it's worth this kind of money, and I think it's going to be more expensive as the set comes out. I mean, I think it's going to dip a little bit to start because as they flood into the market, but it may not because remember, Smothering Tide used to be a $2 rare, and look at it now, 40 plus, and it's 4 mana. So yeah, no. Next we have the Ancient Copper Dragon. So this is sporting a $36 price tag. Market price says 33, but there's only 4 listed at 36, so that makes it a winner. Now, mind you, with this is actually a mythic that it does not have a premium card, or if it does, it probably does. Spoiler alert. This is a regular card, regular frame, regular border that is more than $30. So if you pull a Copper Dragon, this is the cheapest one you will pull. And if this is the cheapest thing you're pulling out of a pack, man, is life going to be good that day. Let me tell you what. Is this worth that kind of money? Well, I'm gonna On my guesstimation, I'm going to say yes. Here's why. Dragon decks are popular. This is a dragon. Old Gnarlbone, I think, is 7 mana and gives you treasures equal to the damage dealt and has trample. This thing just says if it deals damage, roll a die 20. So yes, you may get 6 or less, but it's a die 20. The odds of you getting more than you would get with Old Gnarlbone is actually higher. So this is a great accompanying card, but also quite possibly just a better one. So there you have that. Next, we have the Ancient Bronze Dragon. Now, again, this one is sporting a $36.80 price tag currently. Market price at $38.18. This is the borderless version, which is, gotta admit, this is very pretty. It's got the same cost as Old Gnarly, which is 2 green and 5, I believe. It is a 7/7 flyer, so it's a little bit bigger. When it deals damage, it puts +1/+1 counters on up to each of 2 target creatures. The big thing about this is not only can those +1/+1 counters make creatures so big that they're disgustingly huge, but if this thing gets double strike, you literally could hit someone with this, put 7 counters on itself, and then kill them. But dump bump. Also, you could lay, let's say, I'm forgetting what it's called now, but not a basalt monolith, dang it, ballista. You could lay a ballista with a 1/1/1 counter on it, hit somebody with the dragon, roll a die 20, get 20 +1/+1 counters to put on something, put it on the ballista, and then just start rapid fire machine gun Kelly kind of style, just and just start mopping up the floor with people. So yeah, this is absurd. It's big, it's bad. If it's part of a combo or some kind of theme, it's going to be destructive. Is it going to stay this price, especially for the borderless version? I believe so, because this is a premium card and it's going to be harder to get. All right, moving on. Next, we have the Ancient Gold Dragon. So this one is a $36.95 price it's sporting versus a market price of $37.80. There's only 10 listings. This is, once again, the borderless version for the same price as Old Gnarly, 2 white and 5. You get a 7/10. Same thing here, except when this one hits, you're going to get 1 die 20 worth of 1/1 flyers. Creatures entering the battlefield triggers are going to be absurd with this. Not to mention the fact that if you get 10 1/1 flyers, you're probably just going to win the game. So yeah, again, I think this is definitely worth it. Yeah, there's not much to say. It's the same reasons as the other one, just a different kind of style. Okay, here we are again. We have another Ancient Silver Dragon. This is the borderless version, sporting a $36.97 price tag, market price $37.93. Only 10 listings. 2 blue and 6 for an 8/8 flyer. When this thing smokes somebody in the face, you get to draw cards equal to the result of the die 20, and now you have no maximum hand size. Again, same as with the other dragons. Card draw is amazing. No maximum hand size, even better. This is the kind of thing that can really swing games if you happen to get this shot in. So yeah, is this going to be worth this? Definitely. All the dragons are going to save this, are going to keep this price. So this particular dragon here, sporting $37.50 price tag with a market price of $38.76, is from the Commander deck. This is the front-facing Commander. Will it hold this price tag? I don't know. I only say that because the Commander decks obviously can be bought and you're guaranteed one of these. But because of that, the Commander decks are like, $50, $60, $70. So the cards inside are going to hold that price. And this is the only way you can get these cards. Now, with there being set boosters, you can pull a couple of these out of set boosters, which might make it worth a little bit more. But we'll have to wait and see. But to be honest with you, all the hype around this card, I think this card might stay high. But if I had to guess a card that might dip below that $30 mark, it would probably be this one, only because it's in a Commander deck and easily to get just by buying the Commander deck. All right, so moving on. Next, we have Captain Golrod. Again, this is a Commander guy. $38 price tag currently. Market price has got him around $39.56. There's only 5 listings. Same as the other one. It's a Commander deck. It's likely to dip below 30 only because if you can get a Commander deck, you can get this card. Also, I do see cards like this possibly getting reprinted later, but I think it will hold this price for a while, and may even if the commander deck prices get expensive, this may hold the price on this higher because the deck itself is hard to get and costs a lot, so therefore the cards inside will as well. So next we have Feldorn Dread Wolf Herald. Again, another commander card from the commander decks, 38.75 price tag, sporting a 39.99 market price. Same as before, commander deck. Not going to repeat myself. We'll just have to wait and see. Next here we have the Ancient Copper Dragon. So this is the borderless version of the one we just talked about earlier about getting those treasure tokens, right? The listing at 39.08, sporting a 39.68 market price value. This I definitely think is going to stay this high, maybe even go higher because this is the borderless version. And heaven forbid none of these are foil because sweet Jesus, those are going to be outrageous. Uh, so yeah, same thing we just talked about, just the borderless version. Next, we have Tasha the Witch Queen. So this borderless version is beautiful. I love this. This is really putting some competition in against Lily. Yeah, just love this woman. So again, borderless, sporting 39.60 price tag, market price 38.06. Again, this is from a commander deck, not the actual set. So same rules apply, but to be honest with you, I've heard a lot of noise that people like this uh, Planeswalker a lot, so I think it will stay high price, especially with this being the borderless version. Actually, I'm sorry, this is not the commander deck. This is the borderless version, which is why there's no extra number. I'm sorry, this is in the regular set. So because it's in a regular set, it will also be harder to get. Just because borderless version will be harder because you can't guarantee it out of packs. So I'm sorry. I'm swear I'm awake. I'm professional here. Next we have good old Minsk and Boo, the Timeless Heroes. Uh, this is again the borderless version, sporting 39.60 with a market price of 42.37. This is in the main set, but this again is the borderless one. Love how Boo's doing this whole fly on squirrel routine. I think this is a very popular commander. This will stay pricey, and being the borderless version will make it a premium version that we will see this kind of high price from. Because this is going to be one of the harder versions to get. I don't think this is going to drop below 30. Not even close. Next, we have the Ancient Brass Dragon. So this is the version of the Brass Dragon we talked about earlier. Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't talk about this one. This one is the 2 black 5 version from the book. It's a 7/6 with flying. This is sporting a $46.23 price on listings, while the market value says 35. This is the 7/6 flyer that when it punches someone in the face, you get to roll die 20. And when you do, put any number of target creature cards, total mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield where X is the die roll result. This seems really absurd and broken, and this being the premium version, I think this price will probably stay high. And if this gets some serious commander play, this is going to command a seriously high price. And a foil of this is probably going to be pretty ridiculous or redonkulous. Call it what you will. So, and there we have it. That's the highest price cards in Baldur's Gate. Again, all these prices are subject to change because it changes daily. And when the set actually gets released, people start actually brewing some decks. We're going to see real value and some cards go up and down as demand shifts. So, without further ado, stay tuned for the next episode where I give you my top 5 list of cards in Commander Baldur's Gate. It's going to have the most impact on the Commander format. So, without further ado, remember, until next time, be kind. And as always, I hope to see you across from the game table.